Okay, so welcome to the Java beginners tutorials. As you can see here, this is the first tutorial, and I've already downloaded the Java development kit and the NetBeans integrated development environment 8.0. So I'm assuming you've already downloaded this an integrated development environment and the Java development kit. I wouldn't suggest anyone who chooses to use Notepad. I wouldn't suggest using that until you're more advanced. So I'm gonna start off by opening up a new thing. Then we're gonna go over a hello world file, and basically that's how every programming language starts out, which is with a hello world program, and then some print statements and some cool things you can do with print statements. So yeah. So I'm gonna start a new file. I'm gonna open a new file, edit. Actually, you don't have to do that. I can just go to new file here. I think this is new file. That's project, new file. As you see, it automatically sets to Java class. So yeah, and that's what you need for now as a beginner. So you go next, click next. Then the new class, I'm gonna name it Hello World. World 1 for like the first tutorial. So finish. Now I'm in the Hello World 1 Java. So now, as you can see, it sets up a class called Hello World 1. And a class is basically where you hold all the stuff you're gonna execute in a Java file. So yeah, you don't really need to know the specifics behind it for now, but just know that Java files have classes. And they have methods also, which is why you need a main method, which is where you're gonna put in the code that prints the hello world. So public static void main string array args and as I said, you don't need to know necessarily what it means, and as you can see, Java automatically puts the curly braces, which signifies where you're gonna put the code in, and you don't really need to know what this means now, but you just need to know to put in the main method, which is public static void main string array args. You'll memorize this after you do a lot of programs. So this is how you print hello world. System, which is obviously the System.out.print. Sorry, I typed it wrong. That out.print. ln hello world So out is basically like an output. Print ln print line hello world is gonna print hello world. So now let's run the program. So click run, and then you click file. And you can also use shift plus F6 to shortcut, and you can also change the shortcuts on NetBeans, but I don't use shortcuts, so go run file. And it's building up down here. So see, it prints hello world, and you created a hello world program in Java, your first program in Java. So now I'm going to show you the difference between print and println statements. So print line, it's basically, let's see when I try to explain. So when I go further down, system, let's say I wanted to ask them what their name is. Now they can't type it in. I'm not allowing user input yet. I'm just gonna have a preset user input that I type in already. But you'll learn about user input with scanners and stuff later on, or buffered readers. So, but what's your name? And then question. Let me just test this to make sure it runs, compiles. runs. Yep, what's your name? And then we put System.out. So System.out.print. And I'm gonna put my name is System.out.print. And then, which is actually my name. So when I do that, I'm going to show you what happens. Even though these are two separate lines, you'll see something that you're not expecting. So run the file. So yeah, they show up on the same line. That's because I use print instead of println. Now if I was to use println for this thing, it basically creates a line break. So this doesn't. That was why this doesn't show up on the same thing as this in the previous example. It doesn't show up on the same line because this has a print line which creates a break after this line is done. So when I run the file now, they should show up on separate lines. The last two should show up on separate lines. And as you see, they show up on separate lines. So yeah. So that's basically it for our first tutorial. Please subscribe and tell me what I can do to make my videos better. And the next tutorial, I think I'll go into data types like integers, double, strings, characters, and the like. And yeah, that should be it. So, as I said, please subscribe, comments, please. Any questions you have, post them in the comments. Okay, thank you.